Wednesday morning, October the 26th. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. It's a cold start to the day out there this morning across the region. At least certainly cold by October standards. A couple of the webcams across the state. Avalon Pier Cam on the left, Beach Mountain Parkway Cam on the right, courtesy of ResortCams.com. 53 at Kill Devil Hills and 48 atop Beach Mountain. But there's a lot of folks in the region that have made it down into the 30s this morning. Up in the high country, Brevard's at 37, the Davidson Riverside at 35, down to 34 in Burnsville. Boone actually reporting freezing as I cut the video right now. And this temperature sensor in another part of Boone at 36, but actually there at the official Boone observation point, it's at 32 here at the 5 o'clock hour. There's a look at the Dowd YMCA camera in uptown Charlotte, and Charlotte has made it down into the upper 30s this morning at 39. And even a lot of folks into the mid 30s in some of the northwest Piedmont areas and the foothills. So even cold enough in a couple of spots for a little bit of patchy frost early this morning. There were your high temperatures yesterday. It was a nice afternoon, certainly cooler than what we had the day before, but nice. 60s across the Triad viewing area yesterday, low 70s for a lot of the Charlotte viewing area yesterday afternoon, some upper 60s too. And I think pretty similar highs coming up this afternoon. Radar quiet locally, but a big shield of rain through the upper Midwest. That's associated with a low pressure area that's working eastward. And trailing down from that, you have a cold front. That's kicking off some showers and some thunderstorms in Kansas, Missouri, and Iowa this morning. Out ahead of it, there is our current push of chilly air that's in place over the eastern part of the country. And we're going to be looking at another, again, relatively cool weather day today. Hey, here's today's fall photo of the day. This is from Skip Sickler and our friends at Grandfather Mountain. That is a great photo right along U.S. Highway 221 near Linville. Great shot there. And if you want to head up to the mountains and check out the fall foliage, some showers tomorrow, but then Friday and Saturday look great. Sunday looks fantastic too. So if you want to head over there this weekend, a nice warming trend and plenty of sunshine for the weekend. Now let's talk about today. Again, still relatively cool. Here's our highs across the region for our Wednesday afternoon. Again, pretty similar to yesterday. Now as we get into the day on Thursday, tomorrow, cold front approaches from the west. Now the main dynamics with this front pulling well off to the north, but along the trailing cold front and out ahead of it, I think a pretty good amount of cloud cover tomorrow. And a few showers, a possibility later into the afternoon and into the evening, any point in time tomorrow in the mountains. But east of the mountains, it'll be late afternoon and into the evening when there could just be a few brief showers. There's your high temperatures Thursday across the region. Now off to the north, I still think that first footprint of snow for the season coming in parts of Pennsylvania and on up through the northeastern part of the country. In fact, check out snow totals here. Some folks could see 3 to 6 inches of snow in parts of upstate New York and then up through New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine with this system tomorrow into Friday. In the meantime, we start a warming trend on Friday. That warmer air begins to move in the wake of that departing cold front. Here's your high temperatures Friday afternoon warming up. And then look at our weekend highs. Here we go with Saturday. A really nice and warm weekend, and Sunday looks very much the same region-wide. So some warm weather over the weekend, and it stays pretty warm for Halloween too. Now here's a look at the tropics. It's quiet. No sign of any issues across the Atlantic basin. All right, upper level chart here from the European model that this is valid early this afternoon. There is the piece of energy driving that next cold front eastward. That'll move in tomorrow and move through tomorrow. And then here's the ridging that develops early next week across the southeast. And that'll give us a pretty warm stretch of weather over the weekend and into a decent portion of next week, at least the first half of next week. So here's the GFS model. High pressure currently still building down the eastern part of the seaboard, eastern part of the country, rather down the eastern seaboard, keeping temperatures in check today. There's that next storm system. Again, the main energy well off to the north, but along the trailing cold front, we could see a few very brief showers tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Friday, Saturday, looking good. Sunday, same deal. Over the weekend, here's your raw numbers from the GFS for high temperatures Saturday afternoon, looking quite warm. Just as warm, if not even warmer, for Sunday afternoon. All right, there's Monday for Halloween. Looks just fine. Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think maybe a slight cool down maybe a few degrees off of the weekend numbers for Monday and Tuesday for highs, but then the warmth builds again by Wednesday of next week. So if you want to break from the cooler weather, you're going to love the weekend and at least the first half of next week. All right, that is it for the latest edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody have a great day, and God bless.